Hello my lovely Capricorns, welcome to Taurus channel lady. This is your love related reading for the month of November using just a general spread. How do they see you and how do you see them? Just a quick announcement. It's an announcement. I haven't seen you haven't seen you here for a long time no see. I hope you can forgive me. From now I'll be here. I'll try to be every single month. Anyway, if you like the content of this video, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. So I'll be very happy if you could do that. Now, in terms of cosmic events, those of you who are here, you probably know by now that there is a Mercury retrograde approaching very soon. We're approaching it on the 31st of October. This is the same day as Halloween, okay, and the same day possibly as Brexit in England. I'm not sure if it's still happening. Don't really know what's going on there. And either way, you know, Mercury retrograde I think happens 3 times this year, in March, in July, and now it's happening for our Scorpio season, okay, from 31st of October until 20th of November. But you might have felt its effect right now, or literally 2 weeks before, so since last week, and you might be feeling 2 weeks after it passes. Those of you who are new to my channel, Mercury retrograde, you know, I've talked about it before in July, is about, when it comes to love, because we're talking about love in this reading, it's about miscommunication in love. It's about exes all of a sudden reappearing in our life. Is about having an ex on our mind. Is about feeling a passion all of a sudden for someone from the past or someone new, getting involved into quick flings, falling in love passionately, or feeling as if we are, you know, falling in love with someone like really deep. So I just want to give you a heads up for Mercury retrograde. You know, remember, any sort of decisions, difficult, important decisions that you want to make, you shouldn't be making them from Mercury retrograde, okay? So any contracts, even, I'm not saying getting married, but I mean any contract, any purchases, not just in love, but you know, work related, business related, any sort of contract should be avoided until you know, the Mercury retrograde passes. When it comes to love, if you want to put label onto something, if I were you, I would wait until early December, okay, for things to be more settled, because people from Mercury retrograde, they're very emotionally unstable. I don't mean you, everyone is, okay? We are in a sun of Scorpio. Sun is in the Scorpio. Scorpio is all about passion, about something really deep. So we're all gonna desire real love, passion. And when Mercury retrograde is there, Mercury is well known for its duplicity. So, you know, you may end up, and I've mentioned that in every star sign reading, you may end up falling in love with 2 people if you're not careful. So this is just a few, you know, heads up for Mercury retrograde. But usually it is about a past knocking back, but it also, it's a great time for healing, okay, for realizing that what we used to suffer from, if there was something we couldn't get over, now it's a good time to get over it, and realizing that, oh my goodness, I'm strong now, I'm happy now, the painful past is over. It's a good time in Scorpio season as well for beginnings, for endings and new beginnings, okay? All right, so let's get now straight into the reading. So let's see if there's any past reoccurring in your particular reading in November. All right, so how do they see you, my lovely Capricorn? I hope I said Capricorns, I'm not sure, but I was thinking of you. Capricorns, how are you being viewed by your love interest, or whoever is thinking of you right now? How are you being viewed? I gotta slow down. I talk fast because I want to keep this video shorter than normally, but I struggle. So right, and take a deep breath. How do they see you, Capricorn, in a month of November? Whoever you're thinking of right now, this could be your partner, whoever is on your mind, and they view you, Capricorn, Let's do a last shuffle. They view you, Capricorn. They're not coming out. Whoa. They view you with, ooh, Two of Cups in a reverse position. Okay. They view you as if you don't want to have maybe they feel like you haven't got enough attraction for them, that you're not attracted to them, Capricorn, and they don't think that you treat them seriously. What I mean by that, maybe they feel like you don't want to commit to them. Okay, Two of Cups is about long-term commitment. Here we've got this in the reverse position. Okay, so they see you, Capricorn, as if you don't want to commit to them for some reasons here, or maybe they think that you're lacking attraction for them, that you don't want to exchange this cup of love with them, you don't want to commit to them. Okay, that's how they view you. They also view you with, they see you with, my dear Capricorn. Okay, whoa, we've got here the Temperance in reverse position. They think that right now your life is not balanced for some reasons. That's how they see it. They think that you are not patient. Oh my goodness, I don't mean to be negative. Why do they think that of you? Okay, something is going on in your life, and you might be, maybe it's because of the Mercury retrograde from November, you might be here, according to Temperance, you lack patience. You might be feeling as your life is out of balance for some reasons, for that emotional balance. For that reason, you don't want to commit, and they feel like you somehow pushing them away. I don't know why. Let's see, how do you see them? And you see them with, okay, sorry, that's how you see them, yeah? So we got that, sorry, I've got on the side, and you view them with Nine of Swords. Something keeps them up at night. They're not in a good place right now, Capricorn, okay? They keep thinking about something, they keep replaying conversation or something you've talked about over again. They might be feeling guilty over something that happened, They can't stop thinking about something that was painful, maybe something they've done to you, maybe something that happened between you two. It definitely keeps them up at night. This is a card of short-term depression, okay? They keep replaying the conversation in their head over again, like it's like they can't get a break from it. So that's how you view them. Let's see, how do they view you? One more card, because I got it wrong, right? How do they view you? One more card. How are you being viewed by your love interest? Wow, the Emperor, So you might be like in a reverse position of Temperance. They may feel like you are not patient from November with them for some reasons. That emotionally, maybe you're not feeling... It's like they see you that you don't have a clear vision with them, Because the Temperance in the upright position is someone who's got a clear vision. They know exactly what they want, but they see as if you don't know exactly what you want. But I feel like you don't know exactly what you want from them, or with them. And that is the issue, because they know you are very, strong. And they may also think, as the Emperor, you very much focus on your goals in your life, on your work. They may think that you are bossy, Capricorn here, okay? And they may think that you want to control them. I'm not saying you want to, okay? But the Emperor is someone, come on, if you, the Emperor, in the reading, the energy of Emperor is someone who's ruling empires, okay? Someone who's very strong, very powerful, and someone who's got many options in love. So they're very much aware of this, Capricorn, that you are strong. You've got your life in order, okay? And I think, maybe in the past, because we don't know whether this is to do with now or the past, only you know this, maybe in the past you committed to them, and they sort of made your life sort of imbalance. They pushed you to have out of balance life. So now you're sitting on your throne and you are making decisions that are good for you. The Emperor, what's good about him, despite the fact he's got a very good heart, okay, he very often, when it comes to making decisions, he's able to switch off his feelings and make decisions based on logic. Okay, what is logical? Okay, so that's lovely about the Emperor. Very strong. But some people say the Emperor is quite controlling, but I don't think that is like because I get Emperor quite often for Taurus. I'm a Taurus. Controlling issue, what I mean by that, you're very strong, and maybe whoever you're dealing with, they struggle with how strong you are, you know, and maybe you're almost too strong for them, Capricorn, if you see what I mean. But they admire this, but I'm also afraid because Emperor is so attractive. They can pick and choose when it comes to love, okay? And you view them, like I've said, as if something keeps them up at night, you know, they're feeling worried, guilty over something they've done or said possibly. Now, you also view them, Capricorn, with, we've got 2 cards, one and another. Okay, you view them with King of Wands, okay, a go-getter. King of Wands is someone who can be quite selfish and stubborn. Sometimes this is what they want and they go after. This could be a fiery star sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who's very passionate, but also someone who's a go-getter. They work hard, but they can be very, very stubborn, okay? And if they are stubborn and you the Emperor, then it's difficult for you to find a common ground, okay? Because you're sitting on the throne, you running empires, and they going after what they want. So that's stubborn, and you know the Emperor is also stubborn. I mean, it's controlling. The Emperor knows exactly what he or she wants, okay? But then so is the King of Wands, and there is a clash here, I see, okay? You also view them as someone who's got other options in love, someone who's attractive, and someone who, you know, this person's quite aware of how attractive they are. Sometimes they can be quite cocky, you know. But yeah, this is like a victory. So, you know, you, despite the fact that I think right now, like, they're not sure whether you want to commit to them. They're not sure from their perspective. But I feel like here, you view them as the prize. You like them a lot, okay? And you know they may have other options. And possibly in the past, that's something they worry about. Maybe because they've had other options. Or maybe they went away somewhere and now they're back. Because this is a card of someone who's gone to a battle, and now they're coming back to the town, and the crowd is cheering them. Maybe they've gone away, now they're coming back, and now they're feeling regretful about leaving in the first place. Maybe for other options, not necessarily options in love, but like a work or job, you know, and left you behind. And now it's like, you know, they're realizing what they left behind, and now they see you being so strong. Your life is in order, okay? You know exactly what you want. But I think in the recent past, maybe you committed to them, and I don't know, for some reasons I feel like when it comes to them, you haven't got a clear vision of how would this even work, you know? You've got no patience with them for some reasons. I don't know why. Maybe because they're so stubborn, and they sometimes, with King of Wands, they don't listen to anyone, right? If they want to go after something, sometimes they may come across quite as if they're lacking emotions, okay, because this is what they want. And I think like you don't have time for this, okay? So you know, you have got no patience for their stubbornness, you know, but they're very strong, and so are you, you know. They're stubborn, and so are you. I'm not saying you stubborn, you the Emperor, right? You're not gonna do what someone else tells you. Emperor does what he wants to do. Now let's look into the main blockage between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with. Or this could be also for cross-watcher. Remember, the sides can go vice versa, okay? What is the blockage between you two? Okay, we got flipped King of Cups in the reverse position. So in the past, or maybe for our Scorpio seasons, but I think in the past someone was emotionally unavailable here, okay? And that was the issue. Let's clarify the blockage for you, my lovely Capricorn. Let's clarify the King of Cups in a reverse position. We go juggling. Someone was juggling you with someone else, possibly. And Two of Wands. Again, we've got choose twice. Someone had to make a difficult decision and possibly juggle you with someone else. Maybe someone here, Two of Wands, had other options, okay? They didn't necessarily choose someone over you, etc., vice versa, but that was on their mind, and for that reason they had to remain emotionally closed off. Maybe they had to juggle, I don't know, whether to be with you, stay with you, or go for a job, okay? That was like a great career for them, okay? Yeah. Two of Wands, you know, being aware of other options, but not really doing anything, okay? Juggling two things. So there was you and there was something else or someone else. For that reason, they had to remain emotionally blocked off, if that makes sense. Now, let's look into the outcome for you, Capricorn, and the person you're dealing with. Wow. We've got Judgment in the reverse position, and this keeps coming up as well, Three of Coins. So if you are thinking of reconciliation here, we've got, you know, the outcome is reconciliation in the reverse position. So it looks like, you know, it may not be happening, reconciliation. And Three of Coins, you know, maybe because you two are not on the same page, or you or them are focused on work, okay? Or maybe there's another party involved, third party, okay? Let's clarify the outcome. There is no reconciliation here. It's like there is no reconciliation, but more than anything, there is unfinished business. Judgment in the upright is about, you know, giving a call to someone, clearing the air and finishing the unfinished business, but this is in the reverse position. Nothing's happening. Because something's got to be talked about, something's got to be finished. If there's air to be cleared, someone has to make a phone call. But no one's doing this. Maybe because, you know, are you on the same page? You don't know, because no one's actually doing anything to discuss it, to talk about it. So let's clarify the Judgment in the reverse position. Okay, we've got Six of Swords in the upright position. You know, someone is traveling or walked away or walking away from this connection because they found that it was too much drama. So they either recently moved or they're moving towards something more stable, you know. This person is hurting over this decision, but it seems like, you know, it's the best for both of you. One more card for outcome. Knight of Pentacles, you might have dealt with earth energy, a very slow energy, the slowest energy in tarot. Knight of Pentacles, okay, taking it easy, someone who's stubborn, okay, you know, this sort of Capricorn, this might be you, but you might have dealt with another earth sign, you know, maybe Taurus or Virgo, you know, they can be very, very slow, you know, and they're very smart, earthy, practical. So, you know, I think this connection could have been safe, or could be safe, if someone actually makes a movement, but someone here has been way too pessimistic, okay, about this connection. I'll get one more card for the outcome. Again, King of Pentacles. Someone is here very practical and focusing more on money, work, providing to their family rather than this connection. Okay, someone is very logical and focusing on money, finances, work. Okay, someone is more into work than fixing this connection. For that reason, there is no reconciliation this month, and someone is better off walking towards something more stable here. Okay, now let's see, why do they see you, Capricorn, with two in a reverse position? So maybe in the past you were committed to each other, but they think that you don't want to commit to them. Okay, we've got Chariot. Okay, it's like you moving on. They see you moving on from commitment to them. They think that you moving forward, that you've got your back to the past. you're very confident now, or you might be dealing with Cancer now, okay, Capricorn. Either way, you're moving, you're traveling, okay, you're moving away, moving forward, moving away from this connection. That's how they see you. They also view you with the Temperance in reverse as if you're not patient. That's what they think, okay. Maybe you're not patient with them because they're very stubborn with the King of Wands, okay. Let's clarify. Okay, again, Cancer's card, okay. There's some deception, some secrets coming out, and for that reason, Capricorn, you are not being, you know, patient with them, because there's some secrets, there's some things that, you know, you sense deception, deceptive situation. For that reason, you're losing patience, or you've lost patience with this person. They view with the Emperor as well, as if you run empires, you're very strong, you've got your life in order, okay. You know, you're very strong, but they may also think that you're controlling them. Okay, with Queen of Swords in a reverse position. Okay, this is who someone honest. They may think that, you know, Queen of Swords in the upright is someone who's very honest, very rational, okay? So I don't know why we got that in the reverse, because it means that, you know, they sometimes think that you are not honest, possibly, for some reasons, or this could go vice versa. But with Queen of Swords, they think that you don't know, not even that you don't know the whole truth about the situation, okay? Like, Queen of Swords is someone who knows everything about the particular situation. They can get to the bottom of everything, but they think you don't know everything. But how can you know if you two are not discussing it, or you haven't met up to, you know, to close this chapter, to finish the unfinished business? They think that there's something you need to know, possibly. Okay, we've got, whoa, Knight of Cups and Four of Pentacles. What you need to know is that, you know, someone here is holding on to security, and there's a love offer coming from an earth sign again, okay? But I feel like, you know, that's how they see you. They see you, you know, being in control of your life. They may think that you, Capricorn, holding on to your security, to your money, to your finances. And there's a love offer coming your way. That's something you don't know, okay? I feel like that's something you don't think it's true, maybe. I'm not really sure. Let's continue. Let's see, why do you see them with Nine of Swords? As if, you know, they're feeling very guilty over something. Sleepless night that keeps them up at night, whatever they've said or done. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my little light, if you don't mind. Where is it? Here. Whoa, sorry, I'm gonna take it off. Here. Might be distractive a little bit. Oh well. Alright, so let's see. Nine of Swords. Okay, they're experiencing sleepless nights. What's going on with them? It's all happening in the brain and the mind. They can't stop thinking about it. Page of Swords. Some gossips, Taurus, Capricorn. Some gossips here. But Page of Swords is someone who doesn't like to commit. Maybe they didn't like to commit back in time. They can't stop thinking about this energy of, you know, not being able to commit. Maybe in the past they didn't commit, and now they're regretting it, Capricorn. But also with Page of Swords, they were not a good listener, or they are not a good listener, okay? For that reason, maybe they've lost you. One more card. Nine of Swords. Five of Wands. Internal conflict, okay? This is like, you know, hurting them. They're feeling like internally torn about this. They maybe realize they've got competition now as well, okay? Maybe they went off traveling with Page of Swords again, and now, like I said, they're back, right? They're back. The only thing is that you might have other options here, Capricorn. let's clarify the outcome. We did clarify the outcome. So let's get the message for you, Capricorn. What is the piece of advice for Capricorn and the person they're dealing with? What is the piece of advice? Knight of Swords. Oh my goodness, Knight of Swords. And that was a Page of Swords, right? Okay, Knight of Swords is someone very logical, but someone who says stuff that can be quite ruthless and painful, cutting off communication at times. You know, pages that we've had here are like the most immature entire knights, are a little bit more mature in love, but they're also very impulsive, not emotionally, but like logically. They would say things, you know, they can be very logical, and whenever, but this is an advice, right? So I feel like the advice here is, you know, sometimes you've got to be logical, and, you know, I'm not really sure actually. Sorry, I hardly ever say that. I just got to close the door and we continue, okay? Basically, Knight of Swords is someone who gets easily bored, but someone who just can be quite ruthless and just says stuff without thinking. You know, the mouth is quicker than the brain, and these words can really hurt. So the advice is, not really sure. Let's put another card to get more, and once we get combination, maybe we can see more. Okay, so we've got the Hangman in the reverse position. So in the past, someone, you know, here possibly said things that were hurtful, okay? And someone had to press the pause button on this connection with the Hangman. Someone suspended this connection, or both of you suspended because the exchange of words was too much to take. And I feel like they said stuff because they were quite immature back then, okay? And now they're regretting it, that they really are regretful, because, you know, I think back in time you committed to them and you were patient, but you've lost patience because how much can you take? You know, how many hurtful words can you, you know, accept and take? So what is the advice? I still don't get it, so let's clarify. Knight of Swords and the Hangman. Sometimes we get a piece of message like the sun illuminates the truth, and Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. So, you know, someone here is not happy. Okay, we've talked about them. Nine of Pentacles, someone who's independent. Someone here is not, they are not independent. Okay, this person here, I think they're hurting over something they've said. Why did I say that? Okay, and, you know, they're not feeling happy with their life. They're not feeling independent. They're not feeling financially stable. Okay, things are not going well here for someone. Okay, that's why someone here is possibly got to focus on their work. Okay, something here, whoever, whether it's you or them, what will make you happy here, Capricorn or cross watcher, if you know, you go from Nine of Pentacles in the reverse to Nine of Pentacles into upright. Okay, because this is prosperity, and I feel like if someone's missing money here, that's why they're focusing on work. And maybe they said stuff the way they did last time. They used painful words because they were under pressure, financial pressure. Sometimes when we don't have money in life, you know, things can get very tense. Wow, so that's all I've got for you, my dear. Okay, one more card. So let's clarify. That's how you view them with Five of Wands. They may have other options in love. They might have been with a player back in time, but you also see them as a prize, okay? So let's clarify this 6 of Wands, sorry. For Capricorn, let's clarify. Okay. We've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse position. Wow. Okay, so that's the thing. You don't see them as someone who's practical. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, someone who's a provider. You do not see them as a provider, and that is an issue here. You don't see them as a provider. They were emotionally unavailable back in time because they might have juggled with someone else and they had other options in love. We've got that confirmed, okay? And they said stuff they shouldn't have said, and now they're regretful. They're sitting there, okay, regretting the immature action, words more than anything. And you know, they sort of lost you. You've lost that faith that you two could have a long-term partnership. You've lost patience for them. They saw you, or they see you moving forward, okay? And they see you being strong. And we've got again Queen of Swords, you know. They see you being strong, but I also think that there's something you don't know everything. And what you don't know is that they're holding on to security, and they, you know, possibly would like to offer you cup of love, or maybe they think that you holding on to security, and that's why you don't want to offer a cup of love to them. So they may think you are being dishonest about saying, no, I want to commit to you, when in fact they think you do. All right, Capricorn, and the outcome is Judgment, reverse position. There, you know, there's unfinished business here for that reason. You know, nothing is working out right now in November, because someone is very practical with Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Someone is focusing on work. I feel like it's you, Capricorn, you focusing on work, because this person, you know, they've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse position. They are not a provider, and they're not gonna support you financially. And I'm not saying you need that, but they're not a practical person, though many people are attracted to them, okay? I don't think it's here a match for you. And the bottom of the deck, we've got King of Wands in a reverse position. So is it Knight of Wands, again reverse position, again hasty action. So this whole reading is about some kind of a hasty action, some kind of you know, impulsive action. Someone did something, said something, and it's now coming to bite them, okay? So yeah, that's what it is here. Okay, now where's the, oh, I can't find the animals messages, sorry. Ooh. Okay, I've got them. So now I'm gonna pull an oracle card for messages from your animal spirits, okay? For Capricorn, oh my goodness, this reading is long again. Just gonna pull a card. Spider, nice one. Goes with this spider for you. Okay, Spider. Trust the creative spark you are feeling and expressive for writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So if you're a writer, go ahead and express what you're feeling through writing, okay? Now, Spider here is let me find it, sorry. Spider, oh, I got it. Spider, okay, right. The pulse of creativity is especially strong right now, triggering a not unfamiliar and compelling desire to express yourself through creative writing. Whether or not the tales you weave are true, whether they are based on actual experience or the imagination, or the imaginations of your fertile mind, each day sit yourself down and pour out the words that come to you. Don't ponder each sentence or paragraph, just write whatever wants to be written for you, Capricorn. To inspire and enlighten others, you don't need a profoundly complex tale. Start by describing a personal experience, one where you gain some insight that may also be useful for others. However, do not focus on how people will respond to your story. Instead, just enjoy the process of writing without judging your work or yourself. Write to express, not to impress. Nice one. Write to impress, not to write to express, not to impress. Just like I do tarot. I try to impress you with my deck, but I do it to express, not to impress. In attempting to write, you may find yourself easily distracted either with others' needs for your time and attention, or with those negative thoughts and beliefs that are the product of judgment and shame that you were subjected during childhood. A powerful way to release these habitual and self-limiting thoughts and feelings is to write about them in story form. As you do so, don't hold back anything. Through such a catharsis, catastrophe, you heal those words that had originally wounded you. So if you're a writer, Mercury retrograde is a perfect time for you, because here you definitely are on someone else's mind. Okay, someone else's is like synchronistically on a synchronical level. You might be synchronized, they might be synchronized. You might be feeling and knowing that they sort of regretting whatever happened. Okay, you may not know about it, but you sort of know now, right? That possibly someone will be thinking of you throughout the Mercury retrograde, and maybe you'll be also thinking of something that wounded you in the past. And remember, Mercury retrograde in Scorpio season is a great time to heal your wounds, and one of the ways to do that is to put it on a writing, put it on a paper, express it, show it, whether it's a song, whether it's anything, like a book. Okay, there's no shame in expressing how we're feeling, and it really helps us to move on, because here in this reading you definitely moving on. Okay, all right, Capricorns, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you next month. Bye.